Good afternoon, thanks for coming. We're going to start off today with the announcement of a week that VicPD is celebrating here with the provincial government. It's Stop Sexual Exploitation of Children and Youth Awareness Week. The week of March 5th to 11th is Stop Sexual Exploitation of Children and Youth Awareness Week. It's the 14th year that the province and the Ministry of Public Safety and Solicitor General have commemorated this event. It recognizes the importance of supporting communities to develop prevention, education, enforcement, and intervention strategies. Sexual exploitation is the exchange of any sexual act by someone under the age of 18 for money, drugs, food, shelter, transportation, love, acceptance, or any other number of things. It's a problem that's not always seen, and we may think it doesn't happen in our communities, but sadly it does happen around the CRD. 10 years ago, the Mobile Youth Service Team was created to specifically address this issue. It's an integrated position that covers all the jurisdictions within the CRD. The MIST officer's primary duty is delivering presentations to youth on sexual exploitation and drug awareness. They work with and support youth who are at risk and those that are being exploited, targeting criminal investigations on pimps, johns, and recruiters, working closely with youth organizations and groups throughout the communities such as Youth Empowerment Society, Youth Probation, Youth Corps, and Children's Society of the Street. There's also a video with the MIST officer, Teresa Tuttle, posted on our YouTube site. That's important for everyone in the community to be aware of the risks to our youth and support them throughout the challenges that they may face. You can also support the Stop Sexual Exploitation of Children by wearing a fuchsia ribbon. Next is an incident that happened Saturday morning. So police are looking for a teen who pepper sprayed McDonald's staff. So VicPD is looking for a teenage suspect who pepper sprayed 2 McDonald's employees. The assault occurred on early Saturday morning, just before 1 a.m. at the Hillside Avenue location. The assailant pepper sprayed the 2 store employees who were outside the restaurant at the time. The assault was unprovoked and appeared to be random in nature. The suspect is described as a white teenager, approximately 16 or 17 years old. He was 5'6", about 160 pounds, with light brown hair, and at the time of the assault he was wearing a brown and orange jacket and blue jeans. Police used the canine to track the suspect, but were unable to locate him at that time. If anyone does have any information about the assault, they're asked to phone the non-emergency line for VicPD at 250-995-7654, or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS 8477.
What were the employees doing outside?
I don't know. But at 1 o'clock it could have been closing the store.
So there's no robbery or any other apparent motive involved here?
Nothing. No. It seemed like a random attack. So.
Did you spray them in the face?
I believe so. All right, this one was late Friday afternoon. A man was arrested following a threat with a knife at the Scotsman Motel. A 51-year-old Victorian man was arrested Friday afternoon after threatening people with a knife. This happened Friday at about 11:30 a.m. Police received a call saying there was a fight with a knife involved. This was happening at the Scotsman Hotel at 490 Gorge Road East. Officers encountered a chaotic scene with multiple people involving multiple suites. It took officers a while to sort out exactly what had happened, but it did appear that the assailant got into an argument with 2 other people who were all known to him. In the heat of the argument, he grabbed a kitchen knife and threatened the pair. The 2 people were able to avoid injury until police arrived. Donald Beasley, B-E-E-S-L-E-Y, was taken into police custody, and 2 charges each of assault with a weapon and uttering threats. And continuing on that theme, 2 men were arrested following a fight and a stabbing. And this one's similar to the one I just spoke about. There was a stabbing Friday night just after 10:30 p.m. and the stabbing occurred at a home in the 2700 block of 5th Street. Two men who knew each other got into a fight stemming from an ongoing conflict. A 39-year-old man was arrested for assault causing bodily harm. The man who was stabbed, a 37-year-old man from Victoria, also faces charges of break-and-enter and assault. The stabbing victim was held in hospital overnight, and there was no updates as of this report time into his current status. Both individuals are released with promise to appears for April 12th.
So what was the ongoing dispute?
It was over a girl.
A woman.
A woman. Thank you.
So they're in an argument over a woman, it's an ongoing thing,
Yes.
and this 37-year-old breaks into this guy's house to assault him,
Yes.
and the other guy's like, I don't think so.
Yes.
Was it a house?
Yeah, it was a house at that location. And to round it off, we have a suspect who's being sought in a downtown stabbing. So VicPD is continuing our search for a person of interest in a downtown stabbing that occurred Saturday night. Police have identified a suspect in the stabbing, which occurred just after 10 p.m. at Douglas and View Street. The suspect is a 31-year-old man from Victoria who perpetrated the stabbing and fled the scene just prior to police arrival. The victim, who is a 27-year-old man, was stabbed in the back. He was taken to hospital but later released. And again, the two men were known to each other, and the stabbing appears to be the result of an ongoing conflict. Now, officers have been noting an increased level of violence around Douglas and View, and our focused enforcement team has been taking proactive measures there, including targeting drug dealers and those violent offenders.
What's the ongoing dispute in this one?
It is over a woman again.
The initial coverage said it was outside McDonald's, was that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Douglas and View right there on the
Not
corner.
necessarily customers, I guess, just outside McDonald's.
Just outside McDonald's, yeah.
So not drug related at all?
No, it doesn't appear to be. And if you wanted to know what the ongoing conflict was from the first one, Jenna, it was also over a woman.
Which one was that?
Same one?
Same.
He was getting around.
The Scotsman Hotel.
Oh,
Yes, there is a theme running through these today.
So if we simply eliminate
Not for
women,
this
we
one,
wouldn't have
no.
these problems.
oh.
That is not my recording. The warrant hasn't been sworn yet. We have requested a warrant. Charges haven't been sworn, so I can't name him yet.